And shifting focus to Chad, the country has stripped 2 France-based activists of their Chadian nationality, accusing them of colluding with foreign powers. The Chadian president, Mahamat Déby, has stripped 2 vocal anti-government activists of their Chadian citizenship. He has accused them of intelligence with foreign powers and engaging in activities incompatible with the status of Chadian citizen. Now, the activists are Charfardine Galmaye Saleh, who runs a popular blog and is frequently criticizing the rule of Deby, and Makaila, who is a long-time opponent of Déby's father, Idriss Déby, who ruled Chad for over 30 years until his death in 2021. Now, Deby was proclaimed the transitional president by army generals after his father was killed in a gun battle with rebels in 2021. He promised an 18-month transition to democracy, but extended it by 2 years. After a new constitution was approved in a referendum in December of 2023, Deby was elected as president in May of 2024, in voting that some international observers criticized as not credible. Now, under his presidency, Deby has intensified a crackdown on journalists and activists, accusing them of colluding with foreign powers. Many of them are based in France, and in recent months, Chad and France have been witnessing a major shift in long-standing strategic ties. Now, earlier, Chad maintained a close partnership with its former colonial ruler, France. However, last year, Chad announced the termination of its defense cooperation agreement with France, prompting the withdrawal of about 1,000 French troops. Like other Sahel nations, this move was driven by a desire to assert national sovereignty. Following the military pact termination, Chad sought to diversify its international partnerships. In January last year, President Déby visited Moscow, marking the first visit by a Chadian president to Russia since 1960. The visit resulted in agreements in energy and security, with Déby calling Russia a sister country. However, Chad's crackdown on journalists has also targeted those accused of colluding with Russia. In March of this year, 3 journalists were jailed pending trial on charges of collaborating with the Wagner private military company. The allegations involve documents showing the journalists provided information on Chad's security and economy, actions deemed to harm its military, diplomatic, or economic interests. The crackdown is seen as a broader move to curb external influence and to maintain control over national security narratives. The arrests come amid a wider campaign against journalists, politicians, and opposition figures under Mahamat Déby's military rule. International organizations have condemned Chad's increasing use of arrests and detentions without due process. So clearly, to redefine the country's foreign policy and relations, President Déby has picked a crackdown on dissent as the first step, and on his target are journalists, activists, and his critics.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
$36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakaljo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$4 trilhões.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.